This lovely man behind this photograph is Gary Ridgway, one of the most prolific serial killers in America. From 1982 to 1998, he took officially 49 lives, but many believe the number was well over 90. And the situation was so bad that police resorted to some drastic measures. They asked Ted Bundy for help. With huge problems as a kid, his dark thoughts only grew more once he was sent to serve in Vietnam. He was engaging in a regular intercourse with local sex workers, contracting gonorrhea in the process, and slowly started to build hate towards them. Things got even worse when he returned home from the war and discovered that his wife had an affair. A combination of wartime experience, hate towards sex workers, and resentment of his mother soon led to some catastrophic events. Ridgway started targeting prostitutes near Seattle and Tacoma, and he always had the same approach. He would flash the images of his son to gain the trust of the women, and then proceeded to strangle them. He killed his victims in his home, his truck, or a secluded area, and dumped most of the bodies in wooded areas around the Green River and in the river itself. He would often return to the sites to have sexual intercourse, but he later said that he started burying the bodies so he could resist the urge to commit necrophilia. Ridgway occasionally contaminated the dump sites with various objects, and he even transported a few victims' remains across state lines into Oregon to confuse the police. And he did. They were stacking up bodies without any real progress until a special Green River task force was formed, and at one point they even interviewed incarcerated Ted Bundy, who offered his opinions on the psychology and behavior of the killer. However, Ridgway was not completely off radar, and he became a suspect in the Green River killings in 1983. 4 years later, police took hair and saliva samples from him, which were later subjected to DNA profiling, providing the evidence for his arrest warrant. On November 30th, 2001, he was arrested at a truck factory where he worked as a spray painter. He received a total of 48 life sentences, plus the additional 480 years for tampering with evidence. Nobody knows the final death toll, and even Ridgway said that at one point he just stopped counting.